Okay, we should be live, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just do that. Get Twitter up. Not done a deadline stream in a while, so forget how to do everything. Right, let me get Twitter up for the potential early team leaks. And we're good to go. How are we all doing, though? Welcome to the Game Week 20 deadline stream. Jonathan, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're well. I have already made one transfer, as spoken about in yesterday's team selection video. Let me sort that out. Okay, should be good to go. Ahmad, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Who do I bench? Verbruggen, Saliba, Gabriel Robinson, Trent, Bellis, Salah, Palmer, Ahmad, Gordon, Semenyo, Wood, Isak, and Jackson. Wow. I probably would bench Bellis. Probably Ahmad, to be fair. 1, 2. Yeah, probably Bellis and Ahmad, I'd say. And then you have one more, but maybe the double Arsenal defense. I don't know. Maybe. Start João Pedro or Hall. I always like starting attackers over defenders, but at the end of the day, Spurs are like so depleted, aren't they? They've had like an illness going around or something, and they had like 7 first-team players train yesterday, so Hall could be. I'm a bit worried about only owning one Newcastle player, to be fair. Bench João Pedro or Milenkovic. Depends how many Arsenal defenders you have. Like, if you have a couple of Arsenal defenders, then I'd probably just bench João Pedro. Like, I'm in a really, really bad spot this week. A really, really bad spot this week. I do have one free transfer that I could use on somebody, but you know, it just doesn't really seem worth it. Start Burn or buy Robinson instead of Timber and play 2 free transfers I have. Start Burn or buy Robinson. I think Burn's fine this week, to be fair. Like I say, Spurs have lost a lot of first-team players to this illness. I don't know how many are going to be playing, but apparently they're very, very depleted at the moment. What is the latest news on Liverpool versus United match recordings? I think they're going to make a decision at like 9 a.m. on Sunday. We're not going to know before the deadline's over, so if you've got Liverpool and United players, you obviously just start them. Just make sure you've got a decent vice-captain and make sure you've got bench cover. I've obviously got 2 players on my bench that will come in for Salah and Fernandes. But yeah, we won't know before the end of the deadline. Morning, mate. I brought in Ødegaard as replacement for Saka, which I'm now regretting. I want to roll, but thoughts on Ødegaard to Gordon for free? Yeah, I don't mind it. I mean, I'm in the same boat. I went from Saka to Fernandes and heavily regretting it, obviously, because he's got me -2 so far from 2 game weeks. And now he's playing Liverpool away. So I'm also regretting it. I could go Bruno Fernandes to Gordon this week if I wanted to, but then I miss that Southampton at home fixture next week, and I just don't know if it's 100% worth it. But then obviously Gordon has like Wolves at home, so it is a tough one. It is a tough one, but I don't mind Ødegaard to Gordon this week because you've got really good favourable fixtures coming up for Newcastle as well. Austin Porro, Gray, Spence predicted lineup, no Son, Source, Ali got. Yeah, so I mean, I think Isak's going to have a field day. I think all of the Newcastle attackers are going to have a field day. Is it worth to take a hit to bring Gordon in for Son due to the Spurs issue? I mean, what's your bench looking like? Do you have like a decent bench cover or? So I don't like the Spurs fixtures are they're just such a weird team to target at the moment, aren't they? Because like the fixtures are kind of all right-ish, but they're just like you just don't know how Spurs are going to turn up. Ødegaard to Sarr for a hit this week or next week for free. I think you just hold Ødegaard this week because I mean Chelsea at home is not ideal for Sarr. I think Sarr's going to be a really popular pick next week. I might be doing Mbumo to Sarr next week, to be fair. Semenyo for Gordon. Yeah, I don't mind it. I mean Semenyo has still got a decent fixture at home to Everton, but I think Gordon's probably got the better fixture. Bring in Trent or play Aït-Nouri or Lewis. Is it West Ham at home or is it away for? Yes, I think West Ham at home. I think you just play Lewis this week. I don't think you need to bring Trent in this. I mean, United at home is obviously a really, really good fixture for Trent, but I think if you already got somebody like Lewis who you'd like to think will pick up a clean sheet against West Ham at home, you probably just play him, to be fair, and then kind of bring in Trent next week maybe if you save the free transfer. Bench got Amma. Yeah, so It's a tough one, Euro, to be fair. I mean, it's just the hit, isn't it? I mean, you know that Son's probably not going to play. Yeah, I'd probably just do it, to be fair. Because Ahmad's probably not going to get a ton against Liverpool. Sell Semenyo for Gordon. It's one of those, like, I don't think it's an immediate transfer you need to make. Because Semenyo's still got Everton at home, which is an alright fixture. If you've got other fires to put out, and then obviously use a transfer for that. Because it's not like you need to get rid of Semenyo this week. There's nothing wrong with him. And it's still a good fixture. It's just, with the Newcastle and Spurs game, you kind of just want a few Newcastle players. But yeah, if you've got no other issues, then I don't mind it. Rodgers to Gordon for a -4. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind it, because obviously Rodgers is banned this week, but again, if you have any other massive issues, like, I think Gordon's quite a luxury transfer this week. I think he'll do well. Is it the early kickoff? Hang on. It is the early kickoff, so it's one of those, like, it can make and break your weekend, the early kickoff. If you bring in players and they do nothing, then it's always a bad taste in the mouth. Hey, bro, play 2 out of João Pedro, Gabriel, and Aina. Probably play... I don't know, it's really annoying, because obviously João Pedro plays Gabriel. Aina's obviously been in really good form. I'd probably just do... Maybe just João Pedro and Gabriel and hope they both get something. No, maybe João Pedro and Aina, to be fair. Who's the best vice-captain this week? I personally think Isak, just simply because of the Spurs news, but it is the early kickoff as well. Hey, Matt, score prediction, time Forest at Wolves. I go 1-0 Forest. Come on, you Reds. Bloody hope so. I mean, they don't have Cunha, so very, very fortunate for us. The one game he misses is against us, so very, very happy about that. I think we win this week. I think we do. Bench Rodgers and replace Gomez Liverpool, or bench Gomez and replace Rodgers. I'm thinking replace Gomez for Robinson, but I already have Iwobi as a safe to go for 2 Fulham players. I mean, the Fulham fixtures look really, really nice over the next, like, 3 or 4, so I don't mind 2 Fulham players for that. You might have 2 free transfers. Which would you do? Cunha to Wood or Cunha and Mateta to Watkins and Pedro? I feel like Watkins could go big. You see, I don't think he could, though, because they're missing Durant and they're missing Rodgers, aren't they? Like, it's just Watkins up top on his own. I don't think he's going to do... Like, it's a great fixture, obviously, but I'm a bit worried the fact that he's got no other, like, strikers near him or anything. You know, both Durant and Rodgers are missing out, so... Is the Liverpool match actually in danger? That's what's being reported, yeah. I don't know how in danger it is, but apparently they're going to make a decision at 9 AM. But we're not going to find out before the deadline because obviously they play Sunday, so... bench 1, Munoz, Hall, or... probably bench Ahmad, to be fair, Guitar. But yeah, like... I just don't really know what to do with my team this week, to be fair. Like, I've got 1 free transfer left. I've got João Pedro playing double Arsenal defence. And then I've got Bruno Fernandes playing Liverpool away. And I don't own Trent. I could bring in Trent this week by getting rid of Gabriel, but that's literally all I can do. So, and then I've got like an attacker. It's such a bad team this week, man. I don't know how I've gotten into this position. Next team, the team looks fine. It looks really good the week after. But this week it's going to be... I need my differentials to go big this week. Fernandes to Gordon. I can do that, but then I miss the Southampton at home fixture. But I could do Fernandes to Gordon. I'm not completely convinced not to do it. The only thing is I could take a hit and bring in Trent if I really wanted to. I could go Fernandes to Gordon, and then I could go Gabriel to Trent or something like that if I really wanted to. But I don't know, because I'm just a little bit of money out of doing hang on, if I do Fernandes to Gordon, I'd have to get rid of either... I'd probably have to get rid of Kirkez. Because I think I'd have to get rid of Kirkez this week to go to Trent. Because I'm just a little bit out. But that'd obviously for a hit as well. I don't know if Kirkez to Trent for a hit is really worth it. So I think I'd probably just kind of keep Kirkez. Because I think Kirkez keeps a clean... I'd like to think Kirkez keeps a clean sheet this week. Or just completely go against everything and hope that Bruno Fernandes turns up. But apparently there's a stat where United haven't scored at Old Trafford, Anfield for like years. So... Did Faze to Greaves because I thought Faze was going to go down 3.9, but he didn't go down. I mean, Greaves is still a bit of a rotation risk, to be fair. He's still not completely sort of nailed, I don't think. So, hang on, the camera's being a bit off. Need 1 million for Matoma to Gordon, downgrade Cunha to João Pedro or Raul. I think I'd prefer João Pedro just because after this week he's got really good fixtures on penalties. Whereas Raul Jimenez is still a bit of a rotation risk. You don't know if he's ever going to start or not. Mateta or Raul? I like Mateta a little bit more. I think he should be on penalty. I think him and Eze are both on penalties, aren't they? So it's like a 50-50 if he's going to get one or not. But yeah, I do like the Gordon pick this week. I do really like the Gordon pick this week. And I could go there, but it just means I miss even more fixtures without Trent. Because obviously next week I kind of want to do Kirkes to Hall to bring in another Newcastle player. But then I also kind of want to bring in Sarr as well. There's just a lot of issues with my team. My team is kind of wildcardable at the moment, I think, a tiny bit. But there's a lot of issues that I've got. There's a lot of fires I need to put out. But hey guys, remember to like and subscribe. Thank you, FPL Shorts. Wildcarded and captained Haaland, ranked 3.9 mil, having a nightmare season. Would you start Sarr or Hall this week? I'd probably start Hall this week just because of the Spurs situation. Would you sell Foden to Gordon? I don't know if I would. I mean, West Ham at home is still a really good fixture for City. My Chelsea bias is making me go Colwill over João Pedro. Colwill has been infuriating. Absolutely infuriating for me, man. He's been awful. He's got like 1 clean sheet since I've owned him and like 1 assist, which was a lucky assist because Palmer just went on and skilled like 3 players and scored. I can't wait to get rid of him. It's just I'm never in a position where I can get rid of him because I'm just always behind the curve, I think, on transfers and stuff. If I don't bring Trent in this week, I need Bruno Fernandes to just kill that clean sheet. That'd be an absolute amazing situation. But I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen, unfortunately. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I don't know. I feel like rolling is smarter this week, but well, not completely rolling. I have done Cunha to Wood this week, so isn't Bumo a good vice captain shout? I'm feeling risky this week. Could be. Southampton away. They've been a little bit more solid under the new manager, but they've still not been ideal. And you know, I mean, it's always a good fixture to target, but Mbumo's returns usually come at home, so Ahmad to Mbumo. I'd probably rather go Ahmad to Gordon this week. Because after this week, Gordon's still got like really, really nice fixtures, whereas Mbumo's got like City at home, and they've got like Liverpool at home or something like that. Newcastle. There's like loads of bad fixtures coming up. Currently 76 in the FPL Now League. I love that. 76, smashing it, man. What's your overall rank? Whenever I go risky, it never pays off. No, likewise as well. Like, I'm going risky this week. You know, I'm going Bruno Fernandes over Trent, which is most likely going to backfire. I'm not really feeling too confident about it, but I don't really want to get rid of Bruno just before he goes and plays Southampton at home. I'm going to need him to go big in that fixture and absolutely smash it, for it to make up for the -2 he got a couple weeks ago, and he's probably going to get nothing this week as well. Play Munoz or Colwill, Bruno will get nothing, but you don't know that. He's on penalties. And if I play Munoz, I've got Palmer playing him, so that's another attacker playing a defender. And then Colwill, Palace are going to score against Chelsea. There's no way they're not going to keep a clean sheet. 1, 2, 4, 6 points. Smashing it, man. Smashing it. Going to start Howard Bellis over Hall. If there was ever a week for him, this is it. You think? Yeah, no. I think Hall is a solid pick this week, though. But if you want to go Howard Bellis, go for it, man. It's your choice. I think Hall's a solid pick this week, though. Mbumo to Gordon and Cole to Trent next week looks good. It does, yeah. No, it does. But I've also got Kirkes as well, who I'd probably get rid of Kirkes instead, because after this week, Kirkes has got Chelsea away, Newcastle away, Forest home, Liverpool away. So I think I'd rather do Kirkes instead of Colwill. Because at least, I mean, Colwell's not ideal, obviously, but he's got some okay fixtures coming up, like Wolves at home, West Ham at home, whereas Kirkes has got, like, nothing. So I think it'll be Kirkes next week that I get rid of. Semenyo to Gordon for a -4. I don't think I'd do it for a -4, no. Why am I starting João Pedro? Because I've just got nothing else that I can really start. Like, I could start Munoz, but it's... my team's just terrible this week. I'm not going to lie. My team's absolutely awful this week. I can't do anything about it, really. I've got 1 free transfer, but... I've just got into a really bad position. Like the Saka to Fernandes one's absolutely killed me. Terrible. Well, it wasn't a terrible decision. It was just very unlucky that he got the red. So no Semenyo to Gordon for a -4. I wouldn't do it personally. Bruno to Gordon or Mbumo. Probably Gordon, to be fair. Better fixtures over the next, like, 4 or 5. Best Vice Captain shout today, I think, is Isak, to be fair. Just in case the Liverpool game doesn't go ahead, yeah. But, yeah, I've got João Pedro playing double Arsenal defence, and it's terrible. We have 7 of the same players. Yeah, I mean, I've got a lot of quite template picks. Obviously, Palmer, Salah, Isak, Wood, Gabriel, and Mbumo, I guess. But yeah, I mean, I could bench João Pedro and play Munoz if I wanted to, but at the end of the day, the Liverpool game might get called off anyway, and everyone has to play regardless, so. Best 1 week forward, punt price between 5.5 to 7.2. Probably Jesus, I'd say. Isak vice captain, never back the early kickoff. Well, I'm technically not backing it because Salah's my captain, but which players would you prefer if you were on wildcard? I'd have Trent, I'd have Gordon, I'd have I don't know what my front three would be. I think I'd still have João Pedro, Wood, and Isak. Maybe Mateta instead of João Pedro. I don't know. After this week, João Pedro's fixtures are really nice. Probably have Alisson in goal as well instead of Raya. Who are your top 3 transfers in? Probably Gordon, Trent, Saar maybe. Well, Saar not so much because Chelsea at home's not ideal this week. But start Vandenberg or João Pedro. Probably João Pedro to be fair. I don't know. I haven't really. I probably should have thought about the wildcard a little bit more. I never even thought about playing it this early, but my team probably could have used it this week. But I don't know. I've got 1 free transfer left. I could use it, but I want to bring in Gordon and Trent next week. But I did see Andrew. Absolute scenes, man. Cannot believe that's gone in. Unreal strike. Could do João Pedro to Jesus as well if I wanted to, but I don't know. Maybe I play Munoz instead of João Pedro and just kind of hope for the double clean sheet. But I know he'll go and score, and that's the thing. I know he'll go and bag, and I've had him for so long. He's not scored. Obviously, he got a couple of assists last week, but I know he'll go and score and destroy my Arsenal clean sheet, and then I'll have no points because of the bench. So. You don't get the hype around Gordon. I mean, Spurs have literally got, like, the worst back line this week. And Newcastle are in ridiculous form. I mean, you start one of Enzo, Rico Lewis, and Jacob Murphy. I'd probably start Murphy this week. If you've got any Newcastle players, you just start them. I think maybe I start Munoz and just kind of protect my clean sheet. I just don't like benching a penalty taker. Then I've got Palmer against Munoz. But I feel like Munoz is a little bit more attacking. I kind of back Palace in this fixture. I think Palace might do well. Like, Chelsea haven't been great over the last couple of fixtures. Bench 1, please. Probably bench. I'd probably bench Aina, to be fair, because of the away fixture. Start Enzo or Munoz? Probably Munoz, to be fair. I think I'm deciding. I don't know. Chat, would you play João Pedro or Munoz this week? If you had the choice, would you play João? Looking at my team, would you play João Pedro or Munoz? I hate benching attackers, but maybe you just have to back the Arsenal defense. It's just if he scores and he's on my bench, it just means I lose the clean sheet and I get. You'd start Pedro. Play Pedro, Chelsea will score. I know, yeah. Munoz gets into ridiculous positions, though. Yeah, I think I just got to bite the bullet and just... I don't know. I mean, a lot of things have to go right for me this week to get a green arrow. I think I've already locked in a red arrow this week, to be fair. Do a coin flip. That worked out really badly last time. Gabriel and a 6.5 mil defender, or Robinson and Mbumo with no Arsenal defenders. I mean, the Arsenal defense is obviously like still one of the best in the league, but the fixtures aren't great, are they, going forward? Like Brighton away, Spurs, Villa, Man City, all in the next 5. And even Wolves away will be a little bit tough, I think. Gordon or Diaz? I like Gordon. Cole will get a return the day everyone benches him. He will. He will. And that'll probably be this weekend. But he's just been killing me every week, man. I can't be dealing with it. I can't be dealing with Cole. I need help with my team. I have 3 free transfers and 2.1 in the bank. Here's my team. Raya, Greaves, Trent, Gabriel, Colwell, Hall, Rogers, Ahmad, Salah, Palmer, and Odegaard, João Pedro, and Isaac Wood. Who are you wanting to get rid of? 3 free transfers and 2.1 in the bank. I mean, you can get rid of... Probably get rid of Ahmad and bring in Gordon, right? Start 2 between Mikalenko, Sarr, and Enzo. Probably just start Sarr and Enzo, to be fair. I don't think Mikalenko keeps a clean sheet this week. Depends what Everton turns up. Do I bring Gordon in this week for Fernandes? I lose the Southampton fixture, but... I don't know, because I need to hang on, I need to think about this. So if I roll this week, what am I doing next week? I'll have 2 frees. I could do... Because I want to bring Trent in as well. That's the only issue. Because I need to get rid of Kirkes next week. And if I want to bring in Trent for him, I have to... Like, what I could do is next week I could do Mbumo to Sarr. And then Kirkes to Trent. And that looks a lot better. And that's what I think I'm going to do next week. But then I still only have 1 Newcastle player, and I really want Lewis Hall as well. But next week I'd be having, like... I'd have 3 defenders anyway, so... I think I'd do that next week, yeah. Either bring in Trent or Hall, I think, next week, but... It's a... I need, like, 1 more transfer, man. The Cunha one's kind of screwed me over, man. I need 1 more free transfer to, like, bin 70, okay, but the bans come at, like, the worst time. But I've had quite a few points from him, so I can't really complain. Would you sell Odegaard for Gordon in my situation? Well, Odegaard's on penalties, though, isn't he? I don't know if I'd get rid... It's not a terrible fixture, is it? Like, Brighton away is not awful for Odegaard. I probably wouldn't do Iwobi for Gordon for a -4. Iwobi's got Ipswich at home. Cunha replacement, I have Isaac and Wood. How much money do you have? How much money is in the bank? When is the Arsenal fixture on? It's it's tonight. 5:30. Oh, how is that going to go, man? How is that going to go? Currently benching Ahmad, Nori, Timber. With Liverpool versus United game in doubt, do I sell Ahmad to Gordon for a -4? If game doesn't go ahead, I'll be a player short as also have Trent and Salah. Yeah, it's a tough one, to be fair. I don't know, like, what the kind of standings are in the game. It's just people have said that it's probably going to be off. Not that it's probably going to be off, should I say. That it's potentially off. But there's not been a lot of information since that. It's a tough one because you wouldn't be making that transfer if, like, we didn't know anything about it. I mean, should it be? I don't know. How bad is the weather going to be at Liverpool? It's... What game? Liverpool United potentially could be off because of weather. And they're not going to make a decision about it till like tomorrow at 9 AM. So it's just I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't really want to make that decision for you because it's generally like whether the weather's going to be okay. Because if it goes ahead, you're going to be like kicking yourself. But if it doesn't go ahead, you're going to... No, you're going to have wasted the transfer if it does go ahead. You're going to have wasted the -4. Should I start Sarr or Milenkovic? Quite like Sarr this week, to be fair. I think he'll score against Chelsea. 0.5 in the bank. So you could go Go like Jesus or maybe Mateta, something like that. W wildcard sells. Trent Robinson, Iron Hall, Greaves, Palmer, Salah, and Boomo Gordon, Salah, Jesus, Wood, and Isaac. Yeah, don't mind it. I don't really like the Greaves pick, though, because he's just such a rotation risk. I had Greaves all season, and he's just rotation all the time. Since that injury, anyway. Since the injury, he's getting rotated left, right, and centre. Although he did get a return last week, so maybe that puts him back in favour. Like, I've got a bit of a benching headache now, and if the game's off, then they all play regardless, so... I don't know, it's a tough one. Yeah, but I probably won't play, just having to free up funds. Oh, okay, fair play. Yeah, I mean, if you played your bench boost and stuff, because obviously if you haven't played your bench boost, you'll probably want to be having a full bench when you get around to doing that. The bench boost chip's really annoying because I always dictate my transfers around it, my wildcards around it, and it's just for 1 week, and sometimes it just goes terrible, but I kind of should start playing bench boost a little bit earlier. Probably should have played it earlier this season, to be fair, with the extra chip and stuff. Would you do Bruno to Gordon? Also bench you out Bruno, Saar, Hall if I roll. I mean, I'm in the same boat, really. It's just that Southampton at home fixture next. I don't really want to miss him for that. Oh, if you've already used it, Matthias, yeah, then go ahead. It's absolutely fine. Bench you out Bruno, Saar, Hall if I roll. Probably bench Saar, to be fair. I mean, Bruno is... I mean, Man United are so bad at the moment, and I'm kicking myself that I went with him. I just went with a nailed penalty taker over the Christmas period, and I've gotten -2 out of him so far. It's been the worst, one of my worst transfers ever. What about using the manager chip on United next week, because Brighton and Fulham might be 5 places ahead of them? Yeah, I mean, it's a shout, but do you really want to back United for anything? I mean, Southampton at home, they should win, but... Should I do Bruno to Gordon? What about you? I'm in the same boat. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't want to lose that Southampton at home fixture, but... I feel like if I get rid of Bruno, though, I kind of need to get rid of... I kind of want to bring Trent in as well. The only reason I'm not bringing Trent in is because of the fact that I've got Bruno Fernandes. But if I want to bring in Gordon and Trent, I have to take a hit, because I had to get rid of Cunha for Wood. Can't decide if I want to do it or not. Exactly the same one. Exactly the same. I don't know. I either play Bruno Fernandes, hope that... Not even that he gets a return, just hope that the Liverpool clean sheet gets wiped or something. This is the thing, I have no trust in Bruno, and also owning him affects my United hate watching, which I don't like. I mean, as a Forest fan, I'm a Man United fan this weekend, just to close the gap a little bit. Keep the dream alive that we'll win the league. Honestly, I view Gordon versus Spurs not too far behind Bruno versus Southampton, so I'd do it this week. Yeah, I mean, Bruno has... And then, I guess Gordon does have Wolves, doesn't he, coming up as well? He's got some nice fixtures coming up. I took out Haaland for Isaac and Watkins this week, not planning on keeping Watkins for long opinions. I mean, I don't think Watkins is going to do well this week. You know, they're missing Rodgers and Duran. Like, they're missing both their other strikers, so I think Watkins feeds off another striker. I think without him, I don't think he does very well. Should I sell Enzo for Gordon with my only transfer role? No, Enzo to Gordon's a good shout. I like that. Bench one of Saar, Kulusevski, Bruno, Pedro, Evan Nilsson. Probably Kulusevski. I don't think I'd be playing any Spurs players this week. I don't think they're going to do very well. I mean, you don't even know who's going to play, and out of who's going to play, the team's still going to be very depleted anyway, so probably wouldn't go that way personally. Who takes penalties for Palace? It's up between Mateta and Eze. I think the consensus is that, it's whoever feels like it on the day, so it's hard to say, really. Yeah, I mean, great fixture, so hoping for a differential. Yeah, it is a great fixture, Leicester at home. I don't know, I feel like Watkins is he just feeds off other strikers, and he's not got that this week, so. I don't know if Enzo to Enze is worth only a 6% goal increase. May as well roll. Wait for more info on Eze versus Saar. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of looking at Saar next week. Like, next week, I kind of want to do... If I don't do anything this week, if I keep Bruno Fernandes, I think I'm going to do Mbumo to Saar and Kirkez to Trent. I think I'll do that next week. So I've still got one free transfer left in the bank, but I'll probably do that. I'd still only have one Newcastle player, but Haaland to Isak, Ahmad to Isak for -4. Haaland to Isak. Wait, what? You can't do that, Ahmad to Isak. Haaland to... Wait. Hang on. I don't understand that transfer. You reckon I should start Rico Lewis or Semenyo? Probably Semenyo. I always like going with the attacker. No way will the Liverpool game be off. Not cold enough. Will not be enough snow to impact. Storms much more dangerous than snow and ice. Well, hopefully it's not, but... Squad value at the moment is 106.2 million. Ahmad to Bruno, sorry. Okay, I was going to say. Ahmad to Bruno for a -4. I wouldn't do that. I mean, I don't know if Haaland to Isak... Haaland to Isak from -4 this week. West Ham at home is still a really nice fixture, isn't it? Happy New Year. I've got Raya in goal. Should I start Saliba or Colwill? Probably Saliba. I kind of back Arsenal defence more than Chelsea defence this week. I don't think Chelsea keep a clean sheet this week. Although because I'm benching Cole, they will go and do it. I think I've benched half of Cole's returns that since I brought him in. Gordon and Alanga or Murphy and Mbumo. This week, probably Murphy and Mbumo, just simply because you've still got the Newcastle attacker, and then I think Mbumo will probably do better than Alanga this week. Alanga should start, but Mbumo on penalties, Southampton away. It's a better fixture than Wolves away. Even though Forest obviously are in great, great form right now. I'd probably bench Enzo, Vicky. I definitely start Robinson and Kirkez this week. Two really good fixtures for them. I need those two to do really, really well this week. I really do. Because I don't know. I'm expecting at least one clean sheet this week. Travelled to Liverpool last time. There was an amber warning and the Merseyside derby, and the weather was not near cancellation worthy, so I doubt they'll cancel again. Bad day as an Everton fan, that. Thanks, bro. Ray Lewis, Arena, Burn, Castagna, Salah, Palmer, Saar, Wood, Jackson, Haaland. Is it good to use transfer for Robinson? 2 free transfers I have. I mean, you've already got Castagna, so it feels a little bit sideways. That's what I thought. Cheers. Tough either way. No, it's a tough one. Because Gordon could easily go big. Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm just going to roll my other transfer. Just bringing him Saar and Trent next week. Oh, I need Bruno Fernandes to just... I don't know. I need them to drop a performance like they did against City. Or something like that. Get a pen or something. What I'll do with Diaz next week. Diaz next week. I don't know if I'd be getting rid of Liverpool players because they do have a double coming up relatively soon. It could be in 24, I believe. So, because you kind of want 3 Liverpool players for that double. So, I don't know. I don't think I'd be getting rid of him. Even though he could get benched in the double, like, you'd still want 3 Liverpool players. I think I'm probably going to go for 2 Liverpool defenders. I think I'll have Alisson and Trent, maybe, for that double. I don't know. No Everton players. I'm going 4-4-2, benching Pedro and starting Colwill. I also have 2 Arsenal defenders. Just wondering why you're doing the opposite. Well, I was going to do it, and then the chat told me otherwise. But I was playing Munoz instead, which I'm still not convinced by. I think this game week is very make or break. I think I just have to bench Pedro and just... I know that Munoz probably concedes, but he could easily get in a really good position and get some sort of return. Would you start Saliba, already got Gabriel, or start Ahmad? I'd probably just start double Arsenal defence. But Spurs attackers are also available for Newcastle. It will be tough to keep a clean sheet, and in case of Robinson, it will be easier. But wait, you already have Castagna though, so... Do you mean having Castagna and Robinson? What am I planning to do with the assistant manager chip? I'm not really too sure, to be fair. I haven't really properly looked at it. I think when it starts getting spoken about a lot more is probably when I'll start looking at it. Thoughts on Madueke to Gordon from -4. Yeah, I don't mind it. Because you're going to keep Gordon for the long run as well, aren't you? I might just start Munoz this week. I don't know. João Pedro. I know he'll go and score. I know he'll go and score if I play this. I mean, I could play Colwill and completely go against all my attackers, but I feel like Munoz is a little bit of a better shout than Colwill this week. I don't know, man. This is horrible. This is such a bad week, man. This is such a bad week. Sells or Allison to start? I'd probably start Allison. Personally, I would stay clear from Arsenal double defense. Some real tricky games for them coming up. Brighton can be anything on their day. No, this is true. I am trying to get rid of Arsenal defense soon. It's just I've got some of the fires to put out, but I do need to get rid of double Arsenal defense soon. Yeah, double Fulham defense, the Ipswich, Leicester, and West Ham games. They can. Oh yeah, no, that's not too bad then. Don't mind it. It's a decent shout. I thought you were doing Castagna to Robinson. Colwill's got the highest point ceiling. He does, but yeah, I guess if I play Colwill, I have no attackers playing any defenders, do I? João Pedro to Raul, a good shout or not? I probably wouldn't do it. So yeah, if I do Colwill, then I've got no attackers playing defenders, do I? But I really don't like the look of that team, really. Do I think Liverpool will keep a clean sheet? I really hope not. I really hope not, because I don't have Trent and I've got Bruno Fernandes. So I think maybe I just play this and I just go against, like, I don't know, man. This is a tough one. But there's no point of playing defenders against attackers, is there? You just have to hope for the best. Anything can happen. I'm doing Timber to Robinson and saving one free transfer. Yeah, I like that. Murphy, what about him, Mario? I mean, wish you all the best this year. I have Gabriel, Cole, and Trent in defence, and Greaves and Vandenberg in bench. Would you bring Robinson or Hall, or would you just roll a transfer? I'd probably get rid of Colwill for Robinson or Hall, I think. I don't think Colwill's great. I would love to not have Colwill in my team right now, but not too much I can do about it. Bench Sarr or Jota? I'd probably start Sarr. You just don't know if Jota's going to get benched, do you? Start one, Castagna, João Pedro or Hall. I think I'd back Hall this week. Oh, Murphy or Sarr. I think, well, for this week, Murphy, but I think for the long run, I think Sarr just. Because Sarr's a 90-minute machine as well, whereas Murphy might get rotated a little bit. The only bad thing about Hall as well is Thingy's back, isn't he? The Newcastle defender, what's his face, that can play left back. So that's the only slight hiccup about Hall as well. Start two of Ahmad, Aina, or Robinson. Probably just start Aina and Robinson. Man United will win 2-1 like versus City. Mark my words, Salah blank. I'd be absolutely fine with that. I'd be absolutely fine with that. Because this week you just have to captain Salah regardless, because he's going to be so highly owned. Botman, that's the one. Yeah, Botman. Botman's back, isn't he? So Pedro's on pens. Anything can happen. I know. But I mean, Pedro's not scored in a very long time, has he? He got 2 assists. His last goal was game week 12. He hasn't scored in 7 game weeks. And that's when he came off the bench. He's gotten a couple of assists in that time. A few assists, but I know, I feel like without Welbeck, he's really not great. But obviously the fixture's just really, really good after this, so. As a Man United fan, I'm capping Haaland. Monkey Man, how you doing? Start Castagna, João Pedro, or Hall. Out of those 3, probably. I don't know. I mean, Castagna's got the best fixture, hasn't he? But obviously, Hall, I think, is a little bit more explosive. I know he does, Trim. I know he does. He does. And I know this is going to bite me. I know my bench is going to pop off this week. But I just have, with how bad my team is this week. Like, my team's really, really bad this week. And I think the only way it can go well is if everything goes in my favor. The headlines, there's nothing crazy at the moment. Obviously, the United-Liverpool game potentially off, but apart from that, we've had no early team leaks, which I assume all the Newcastle players are going to start that you're expecting. Spurs, I mean, you know who's really going to start, but the thing is, not a lot of people own Spurs players, so. No team leaks yet, no. Jackson and Jota to Diaz and Wood for a -4. I probably wouldn't do that. I mean, Jota to Diaz is a bit of a sideways transfer. You just don't know who's going to start between them, do you? I mean, Diaz should, because he's been in decent form, but I don't think I'd do Jackson to Wood for a -4 either. I think Jackson's still fine. He's dodged the yellow card ban as well, hasn't he? So start Ahmad or Enzo. I have Palmer and Bruno starting. Probably Enzo. Bench one of Enzo, Bruno, Pedro, Larson. Thanks. Probably Larson, to be fair. I think Wolves are going to struggle without Cunha. I have too many players against each other this game week, so expecting nothing. Only hope is for Foden or Eze to haul for me. I mean, I'm the same. I mean, if I play this 11, then I've got no one playing each other. But I kind of want to be playing João Pedro. But if I play João Pedro and he scores, it wipes out my double Arsenal defence. I mean, I could not start him and he could still score and he could still wipe out my defence and I get no points from it. But at the end of the day, if the Liverpool game gets called off, I'm playing both João Pedro and Munoz anyway. So I'm expecting a bit of a heavy red arrow this week though. I don't own Hall. I don't own Trent. I don't own Gordon. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like benching attackers, but next week my team looks fine after my transfers I'm going to make. But for this week, I just gotta have to deal with it, unfortunately. See what happens. But yeah, it's a bit of a rough one. I don't even know when's everyone thinking about wildcarding as well. I don't know really when the fixture change is like super decent to be wildcarding. It's nice to have that in the back though, just in case. Still have my triple captaincy as well. Still got all my chips. Who to start and who to bench. When I have Robert Sanchez in goal, Sarr or Lewis Hall. I'd probably start Lewis Hall. I think Sarr's alright, but I think Lewis Hall against this depleted Spurs side, I think he'll do alright. I mean, for me this week, I need United to score. I need Spurs to score. I need Gordon to blank. I need all these things. It's just a lot that I need. And I don't know if it's going to happen. So, we'll see. So, apparently there's a meeting Sunday morning at 9 AM to discuss the possibility of cancelling the Liverpool v Man United fixture. No idea how likely it is, but there is some doubt of it going ahead. Concern is around the safety of fans travelling to the game. So that's why it's potentially in doubt. But I think it will be fine. I think it will go ahead. For me, I probably, I don't know. I think for my team, it probably benefits it not going ahead, but I don't know. Bowen to Gordon -4 or just play Semenyo can come handy to cover the eventual postponed game. Yeah, I mean Semenyo, I don't know. I think I'd still probably just play Semenyo this week. I don't think it's going to get postponed, to be fair. I think it's going to be fine. Bench was Sarr, Murphy, or Evan Nilsson. Probably bench Sarr. I think Murphy and Evan Nilsson have got the better fixtures just. Make sure to like and subscribe, though, guys, if you're brand new. We haven't done a deadline stream in a few weeks, but it's been the Christmas period. I was also ill last weekend as well. Start Hall or Ahmad? I'd start Hall this week. But hopefully deadline stream should be back. Well, actually, I think next game week is on a Tuesday, isn't it? And I have football on Tuesday. It is. There won't be a game week 21 deadline stream because I play football Tuesday night. So yeah, the next one will be game week 22. The next game week deadline stream. But yeah, I've got football on Tuesday, so. Unfortunately, there won't be a stream next game week. But there'll still be videos and stuff. Bench one, Bruno, Johnson, João Pedro. Probably bench Johnson. Semenyo to Gordon for a -4. I don't like that. Is Son really not starting? Apparently, I don't know. I don't know where people are finding this information. None of the leakers that I follow have said anything about it. But I wouldn't be surprised because I think only 7 first-team players trained yesterday, so... Now I'm actually starting to think Pedro over Colwill, mainly because of Gabriel's attacking threat and Reyes a keeper, so I don't mind a blank. It's such a tough one, man. I really don't know. I don't want to play Colwill. I really don't, but... An attacker playing 2 defender, he could easily score a penalty as well, but... Have Castagna, Munoz, and Milenkovic. Should I consider bringing in Hall, considering I already have Gordon and Isak? For who? Who would... I think those 3 defenders are fine this week, to be fair. Mate, you don't want to get rid of Munoz, because obviously after this week, the fixtures are really, really good, so... Bench Enzo or Iwobi? I'd bench Enzo. I don't like Semenyo to Gordon for a -4, no. With the chance of the Liverpool game off, make sure you give captain is on the correct player. Yeah, I mean, make sure you do vice-captain someone decent. I mean, I'm going for Isak just because I think Spurs are not going to do very well this week, but... Triple captain Salah? Definitely not. With the potential that it could get postponed, you don't really want to risk it. And Liverpool have got a double coming up as well, so you just triple captain him in that. Best replacement for Cunha, Mateta, Wood, or Watkins? I like Wood the most. Don't take that out of context. Watkins, I don't think is a... I don't think he's a great shout this week, honestly. I know that Leicester at home is a solid fixture, but they are missing Durant and Rodgers. And I think Watkins feeds off an extra strike partner, so he's going to be on his own up top. So I don't really rate him highly this week. I don't think he's worth it. Why is the team's market value 98.8? As in your market value? I don't know. Maybe you've just lost a lot of transfer value on players. Should I do Evan Nilsson to Isak, then Gvardiol to Munoz for a -4? Only other way of affording Isak is downgrading Ødegaard or downgrading João Pedro to 4.4 Stewart. Who would you be downgrading Ødegaard to? I think you can bring in Isak and then downgrade Ødegaard to like a Gordon, maybe? Would that get you the funds? 12 minutes left and I still have no idea what to do. Oh my god. Do I play João Pedro? Do I play Colwill? I want to play João. Thing is, João Pedro could score, and then Gabriel can also score a header as well. Like, that could easily happen. Like, if Colwill concedes, what's he going to do? And he's going to concede. Like, I don't think Chelsea are going to keep a clean sheet. He saw Wood at the shots, said good morning. It's not Hall or Konza, I'm thinking Hall. Yeah, probably back Hall. Probably back Hall this week. Best forward for 8 mil or below, I would already. For under 8, probably, at the moment, maybe Jesus. He's in really good form. I don't think he's going to lose his spot whilst Saka's injured as well. News on Son. No news at the moment. Don't know how many players are out for Spurs. I would have 7 million already, have Gordon and Rodgers. Oh, maybe you could do Ødegaard to Saar, maybe, or Eze. Play Castagna or Enzo, probably Castagna. Should I do Castagna for Robinson and Raul for Wheatley on the wild card to get a 3rd striker in? Castagna for Robinson. Raul for Wheatley. I think you could do that. Remember though, Castagna, once Thingy's back, Castagna will lose his place again, but that won't be for another few weeks yet. Sell Son to Gordon for a -4. I mean, if he's not going to play, then yeah, but you just don't know if he's going to turn up. Like, it's hard to say, because if Son plays, like, you wouldn't really be doing Son to Gordon for a -4, would you? I don't know. It's a tough one, really, because we really need some early team leaks for the Spurs side. Following me from Egypt, much appreciated, man. Semenyo to Gordon for a -4. I'm not a massive fan of that. A lot of people are thinking of doing that. I don't like it that much. Best option for a bench goalkeeper on a wild card. I think it's still Fabianski. I know he's injured at the moment, but I think that once he's back, he's just going to become the #1 again. So, and he's still really cheap. Play Dibbling, Vandenberg, or transferring Castagna 1 free transfer. Probably transfer Castagna this week. I think they've got a really good fixture. He is a little bit more attacking than Robinson as well. Start 1, bench 2 of Sarr, João Pedro, Lewis. Start 1. I'd probably start Lewis, to be fair. West Ham at home, maybe. I don't like benching attackers, but which Fulham mid to get? Wilson, Iwobi, Andreas. Probably Iwobi. Oh, I don't know. João Pedro or Colwill. Isak or Wood? Oh, Isak all day. Isak all day. Cheers, mate. Everton is a tricky fixture to assess. It is, yeah, but I don't think it's worth the -4. If it was for free, probably, but... Fabianski for sure, just a head concussion, so not allowed to play. Exactly, yeah. So when he's back, you're sorted. Is it okay to start Pedro? Yeah, it's fine to start Pedro. It's just... I've got double Arsenal defence. That's why I'm thinking against it. But I think I might just do it. I might just start Pedro. My gut's telling me to start Pedro. Iwobi or Sarr to transfer in? Probably Iwobi. I don't know, because Sarr's... Probably... it's a really tough one. Iwobi's got the better fixture this week, but I think... No, I'll probably still go Iwobi, because he's still got good fixtures after this week as well. Yeah, probably just do the second one. Anything kicks. Made it in time. How you doing, Morrisinho? Where am I from? I'm from the UK. Should I bring in Gordon for Semenyo this week or next week? I mean, next week's better. For free, I don't mind it. But for a hit, I definitely wouldn't do it. Go Pedro, be brave. Brighton love playing the higher ranking teams. Yeah. But I mean, they kept Brentford down to an XG of C of 0.26 last game, and that was at Brentford, who are notoriously really good at home. And I think, you know, Pedro's not scored in a while, but it's just, Cole's not going to keep a clean sheet, is he? Is he? Probably not. Any news? No team leaks yet, unfortunately. Doesn't look like we're going to get them. Team leaks have just dried up this season. I think clubs have done a really, really good... they've done a really good job of keeping it under tight grips at the moment. I don't know, chat. Would you do Pedro or Colwill? I'm going to let you guys decide. Whoever gets the most votes, I'm going to do Pedro or Colwill this week. My gut's saying Pedro, but... So I assume as it stands, Liverpool versus United is still on. It is still on, but we won't find out until after the deadline, so... I probably would, yeah, Dominique. I'd probably start Hall over. Pedro usually pops off against big teams. Cole usually blanks against everyone. Yeah. I'm going Pedro only because of Timber for me is suspended. Start João Pedro or Lewis. Pedro, Colwill. All people saying Pedro. Pedro's the more exciting player, isn't he? Oh, let's just lock it in. Double Arsenal defense is overrated. This is when Colwill scores a bullet header and also keeps a clean sheet. This is definitely this week. So if you're playing Colwill, congratulations, you just got a 15-point haul. Favor the attacker. Munoz or Enzo, bench one. I kind of prefer Munoz this week. I think Munoz is going to do well this week. But, you know, for me, it's just, I don't know. Oh, man. I hate my team this week. I just want this game week to be over, man. I want game week 21 to roll around. Unfortunately, though, it's not even next weekend. It's next Tuesday. It's the Tuesday after, isn't it? So it's the Tuesday after. Well, so Brighton is a bit of a bogey team for Arsenal. They 1-1 with them at home. Yeah, like I say, he does like scoring against the big teams as well. He's not scored in a while, but I don't know. Maybe Gabriel gets a bullet header. Jeff, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Bruno or Munoz to start? I'd probably just start Bruno. Do you think Havertz starts or benched after being ill? I mean, he should be fine. It's been a few days. So... I know it's a luxury move, but what do you feel about Virgil to Trent? Don't really know who to sell and buy from the attackers. I'd probably try and find a way of getting Trent a different way, because you're going to want triple Liverpool for the double, aren't you? So, Bowen to Gordon for a -4. I mean, yeah, I mean, Bowen's out. Is Bowen completely out? I've not really looked at the West Ham. Really unsure what to do, make Milenkovic, Munoz, or Castagna. Probably Milenkovic and Castagna, I'd say. Oh, he's got a broken toe? Yeah, so if you've got a City defender as well, it's even more of a reason to play him. I think Havertz in the 80, Jesus will keep starting too. Yeah, there's no reason for them to drop Jesus. He's been playing too well at the moment. Really don't think I should do Castagna for Robinson and Rel for William a wildcard. Is Robinson that much better than Castagna? They have the same amount of assists in the last 3. No, I mean, Robinson's just more long-term, isn't he? Because Castagna will lose a spot when I think he's back. But if you want to save money, go Castagna. Castagna's still a really good choice. When you think of Diaz in for Bruno, I probably wouldn't do it because Bruno's got Southampton at home next week, and you're not sure if Diaz is going to start. More on the Virgil to Trent. Already have triple Liverpool. Oh, yeah, then yeah, I'd do it then. I'd do it. It is sideways. It's a luxury transfer, but if you got no other issues, then go for him, man. Don't blame you at all. You did Bruno to Gordon. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think it's the right choice personally. But I don't know. Part of me wants to just keep him for the Southampton at home fixture, just because. I don't know. Maybe because he's been so bad for me. I brought him in and he got a red card straight away. I need him to kind of rectify it and get a bit of a haul. If he gets anything against Liverpool, it's going to be massive for me. Anything at all. Because he'll stop the Trent clean sheet. And he's a massive differential this week as well. Gordon does play Southampton soon as well, yeah. But you can always do Bruno's to Gordon after. Oh, do I just do it? Oh, no, because then if I do it, I'd have to kind of bring in Trent as well. I'd love to start rolling transfers as well. I would as well. Because Gordon doesn't play him until 23. I can always bring him in after. Maybe I should do it. Oh my god, I don't know what to do. Got like a minute. I think Brighton will score. I still wouldn't bench Gabriel. Took a -4 for Trent and Gordon. Hopefully it works. I mean, that's what I could have done. I could have done Bruno to Gordon and then like Kirkes to Trent. Could have done that. Rather have the free transfers because the next deadline is far. Yeah. They got the FA Cup games as well, don't they? Some teams. So. Who's leading in my mini league? I'm not really too sure. Blueberries. Alex with 1,395 points. Jeez. Wow. Nearly 200 points more than me. That's wild. Absolutely smashing it. I'm just going to keep him. I'm just going to keep Bruno and just suffer some more heartache. I really want Gordon, especially with the Spurs fans, but sometimes doing nothing is okay, dude. Don't let FOMO affect you. Yeah, I'm just going to back a penalty taker. You never know. United might get a lucky penalty, and you know we might get something from it. Start Lewis or Pedro. Probably. I don't know. Lewis West Ham at home without Bowen's probably quite good. Oh my! I absolutely hate my team this week. Just get it over with. Just get the game week over with. Get it over with. Regroup for game week 21. The team's going to look a lot better. Take the red arrow this week. If I get a green arrow this week, miracles have happened. Let's keep the Bruno pain going. Let's do it. Let's keep it. Good luck, everyone, though. It is about to be locked in. Thing is, though, Gordon's the early kickoff as well, isn't it? And you know what Gandhi says? You know what Gandhi says? So you never know. You never know. Gusto or Hall start? I'd start Hall. Although it has just been the deadline. Well, that's it, though. Let's see. Double Arsenal defence in the bin. Bruno Fernandes could get back-to-back reds. See what happens. Happy New Year, Philly. Happy New Year, man. Best of luck to everyone, though. Best of luck. Hope you all get some big green arrows this week. Yeah, Bruno Southampton game is the only reason I'm keeping him as well. I need him to go big in that game. If he gets anything from this game, and then obviously goes big against Southampton, it's going to look like the best player in the world. That's very unlikely. Anyway, though, guys, I'm going to get going. I hope everybody has a fantastic weekend. Enjoy your Saturday. Enjoy the games. Hopefully Gordon blanks. And Trent, for some reason, misses the game because he's ill or something. I don't know. But either way, I will see you all. Remember, there's not going to be a deadline stream on Game Week 21 because I play football Tuesdays. But there'll still be content and stuff. But either way, have a fantastic rest of your Saturday, guys. Much love. Stay safe. Take care. And I'll see you in the next one.